Heyo! What's up, everyone? Welcome on into tonight's stream. Hope you're having a wonderful week. We're almost to the end of it. Going into the weekend here, nice and strong. Nice weather where I'm at, finally. Even though I do love the winter. I really do. But it's nice to get a couple days in here where it's approaching 50 right now. That's incredible for January. But welcome on into tonight's stream. We have more Final Fantasy XI. We're going to be kicking off more of the Zilart missions. We're on mission 5. This is going to be a long one again. Now this time, I think we're going to be. I hope we're going to be ready for it. There's quite a bit to do in this one. There's a lot of traveling around, but the best part is, I am going to be using the warps for this one, just because some areas. It just makes sense to use the teleport crystals, some unity warps, because the old school way was to get to certain areas, use a chocobo, and run there. Well, now that we have warps there, just might as well use them. But before we get into all of that, I just want to say thank you and welcome. If you are new to the channel, thank you for watching this VOD later on, or maybe you're going to join us live in a little bit here. But either way, if you are new to the channel, I do deep dives into RPGs, JRPGs, and some retro games with detailed walkthroughs and build guides on some of the most challenging games out there, mainly the Souls games. But if that seems like your kind of adventure, you're definitely in the right place. So thank you for joining us for this video. We are, like I said, we're going to be doing some more of the Zilart missions. Thought that was a friend of mine texting me, but it wasn't. And I'm excited for the Zilart missions. I always enjoyed them. They were some of the best content that I enjoyed in Final Fantasy XI, especially back in the day. But yeah, so now that we completed that last one, literally I just logged out after that boss fight. If you saw the last video, if not, go back and watch that. But after the boss fight, I just logged out and didn't come back to the game yet, so we're gonna have to do some warping around first. But let me see, I think I have that mission already flagged, so I don't think there's much. Yeah, somewhere in the island, it's an ancient temple. Okay. We're gonna kick off. Well, first I think I'm gonna run up to get back to Juno, which I could probably just warp back. I don't need to. Oh, where is this? I don't even know where this is. Damn. Oh, this is... Okay, yeah. The Dismayer. I know where this is now. Oh, I don't even have a map for it, but I don't need to be over this way. We're gonna go back to Juno. One thing, if you notice from my past streams of Final Fantasy XI to this one, there is one change that I made, and I put just a small banner across the bottom there for Final Fantasy XI, just to cover up my link shell chat and my in-game chat. And the only reason why, usually my link shell's fine. It's not much of an issue, but I was talking to a Twitch, another Final Fantasy XI streamer, and he suggested doing that just in case somebody says something stupid on the chat, and it's read, or somebody says it sees it in chat, or even Twitch sees it. They tend to not like that, and I could get in trouble for whatever they say. So he said, just in case, even if you trust them, something stupid could happen. And I said, all right, yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. So that's what I did. in case you're wondering, is why is that part of the chat covered up? There you go. You got Joanson now. Alright, so I could sell those. Can I sell this for anything? 2K? Nope. Dude, that sells for a lot. I think I'll keep it, though, because I think when we talked about it last time, it's part of a quest later on. The invite, I'm still keeping that piece. We'll see. 10K. I don't think that's going to sell. There's some that have been up for a little while. I'll be right back. I need to take this phone call quick. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, when your son calls you, no matter what you're doing, you stop what you're doing and you talk, chat with the boy. I guess we'll just sell these. They seem to sell pretty good. I'll just clip them at 12. More. This should clear out that spot for inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do 2 more items, but right now I don't think I really need to sell anything. Maybe this ore. I mean, it sells pretty good. Meaning, like, just frequently, not for a high amount of gil, but hey, that'll be fine. Ooh. Armor. Let's see if there's any kind of armor that would be better right now. I don't think there is for a while, not till I get to, like, 99. Doesn't look like there's anything specific for summoner. Now, the Ixion Cloak is okay. I would just use it for the regen and the refresh ability, but yeah, I don't think it's really worth it. Let's see. Oh, foot-wise, I thought I... Yeah, I still don't have anything good for my feet. But let's see if this is up and running just yet. If somebody put these on. Well, teal would be decent. Still not that great. Spell interruption rate down. That's always nice. Especially for a summoner that likes to go in and mix it up a little bit. 4% MP. So 4%... it's not a whole lot. Movement speed? Oh, a million gil. Fuck that. It's way too much. It has some HP. Yo, if-then statement. What's going on? How's it going tonight? No, it's going well for me, man. Thanks for asking. We're gonna smack up some more of the Zilart missions, but I'm doing good. How you doing? Hope you had a good couple days there. Getting ready for the weekend. Have any big plans this weekend? I'll tell you, if it stays nice out where I am, probably gonna take my son out shooting. I have a friend that has some acres in the back that, and he does like these shooting courses type of stuff, and I think we might do that, but if it's nice. But I think it's supposed to rain a bit. Tomorrow's your birthday. Yo, going out to dinner with the fam. Nice, nice. Well, happy birthday. Glad to hear that you're going to be doing some stuff. Man, I don't look forward to my birthday anymore. It's been a long time since I did. I don't really care too much. My family does, of course. They're very supportive. They're great. You know, there's nothing bad I could say to their face. But hey, if I was a good, YouTuber and streamer, I would have had something queued up on my stream deck here with like balloons and all that stuff for you for your birthday. But I don't know how to do that shit. Maybe I'll look into that for next time. Look at that. We are approaching 1 mil. Look at that. We're at 990,000 gil. Dude, it's insane how, like, to think about this game in this way, where just having 300,000 gil meant you were pretty much rich on the game back in the 75 era. At least that's how it felt. I'm approaching 1 million gil without even like farming, without crafting, without doing anything. Just freaking luck. But still not going to complain about it. So I guess what I could do with this mission, because it doesn't seem like there's no like mission log or starting NPC. Yeah, it just says to go to certain areas of the game and go go searching for headstones. So we will we'll do that. So the first one, we could actually Unity Warp. Hopefully I can. I don't know. Some of these I can't, just because I haven't, like, either unlocked the area or certain... Maybe I think I have to pass a couple missions before I can. But right now, I'm going to go to Western Altepa Desert for the Earth. What is this? Headstone? Copper voucher, I'll put that away. Yeah, so I don't know, they might be up there doing that now. Probably can't hear my dog barking, but earlier today, I was helping my wife a little bit. We're getting her the one room ready. She's kind of making it into like a little library for herself. And my dog is a frickin' maniac. He's a crazy lab, constantly just high energy. And he was in there, he was grabbing stuff, he's going through the books, he's taking bookmarks, and like, and I hear him barking, and I think she's back. She might even be back up there, and he's probably taking stuff. 125, let's see. Quicksand caves, right? That's... No, not quicksand. This is... It said to go to... Unity Warp... Oh, Western Altep. Western Altep Desert. Alright, we can warp there. Dog is having a field day. He is. He's having a blast, though. He's a good dog. He's a pain in the ass sometimes, but he's a good dog. He's a puppy. He's not even a year old, and I call him a puppy, but he's a red fox lab, and he's big. Bigger than he needs to be. Now, he's approaching 80 pounds, if not already 80 pounds. And he doesn't know his strength just yet, you know what I mean? And he still has that puppy energy. Crevices, this copy access. Oh, nice. So yeah, I just go down. I'm gonna bring Carby out, just in case, you know. Less than a year, we could forgive him then. Oh, of course, yeah, we could. That's what I said. He's just high energy, just constantly wants to move. Turning right at the fork until you come to the plunger-looking statue. That's weird. The ruby column. Press it. If it is up to continue, go through the open door near the end of this path. Does not respond. So it's down. Okay. Go through the open door. And I gotta exit through a square shape. Turn left. Yeah, these guys look like they're ready to go. I mean, it's easy prey, but I'm just a little Taru summoner. I get my ass kicked real quick. Probably don't even need these guys. Wait, these guys are sneak. Yeah, he's not even attacking me, so I could probably just sneak around him. Is there not an NM that spawns here? This looks like it would be a perfect spot for a notorious monster, right? But I don't think one spawns here. Let's see. So it said turn left and enter the first open door. I could have sworn we had to do a lot more to get here. I thought you had to get all of the gates down. You had to... Oh no, I think that's a different mission. An earth fragment. Yes. Obtain the earth fragment. Nice. Okay. So, earth fragment is done. Alright, that was easy. That was pretty easy. I don't think they're all going to be this easy. Water fragment. This does not look like I could warp anywhere. I think I have to go for the long walk. Proceed to Lethane Plateau. Enter Ordella's Cave. I don't have the survival guide, so I'm gonna have to go the long way. This one's gonna be a little bit longer. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a warp right there. But that's okay. We could probably Unity warp over that way. And I used to love doing these missions with the link shell. You know, you get 18 people that, like a whole alliance that needed them, and you know, everybody's causing chaos because, like, you know, these guys will come around and they would kill somebody in the back who's like straggling, who let their sneak come off or something. Just out of curiosity, which is your favorite Final Fantasy? Oof. You know, I talk about that a lot. For Final Fantasy has been in my life for a long time, and it is the game, the series that really got me into like JRPGs and RPGs. But it's a super tough question, and I'll tell you why. Because it really depends on when. So my first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy VII on the PS1, and I still love it to this day. The OG. I'll play it at least once every year, maybe 2 years. I'll play it to its entirety. I love the game. That being said, I went back, I played all of the games, all of the 1 through 6. They all were fine in their own right, but I think I missed out on playing those early on, because, like I said, my first was 7. So right now, I'd still say 7 is my favorite of all time. But that being said, I love, well, without being Final Fantasy XI, because if you really think about it, Final Fantasy XI I've been playing since 2002, and I've been playing it ever since. So, and it's an MMO, so it definitely has a different feel. So we're gonna disregard 11. 7 for sure, I would say, is definitely in the top spot, but I do have Final Fantasy X up there. I have Final Fantasy 12. Friggin' love 12. Not a lot of people did. I loved it. I also loved 15. Not a lot of people love 15. So, but what I mean by time-wise is, you know, for the PS2, once the PS2 came out, obviously Final Fantasy X came out for that. The PS4, we had Final Fantasy 15. So different times in my life, I was like, man, this is amazing. How do they top this? Man, this one's amazing. How do they top this? So I would say that, like, because I love all of those. If I really had to put them in a sequential order, then I would say Final Fantasy VII, OG 7 is still going to be in my top spot then. So what did you think about 12? What's your opinion on 12? If you even played 12. A lot of people didn't really like it that much. I thought it was really great because it was so similar to how Final Fantasy 11 played, but in a single-player MMO type of thing. And they had a lot of MMO mechanics in the game that I liked. I liked that you had to farm, you know, monsters to get certain items that were rare drops, to create and craft like ultimate weapons. I loved it. I thought it was great. I loved the hunt system in that game. The only thing, my biggest gripe with 12 was the summoning system. I wasn't, like, they went to summons that weren't like your typical, like Ifrit, Shiva, and so on. And they fought alongside of you, or like, and if, you know, you died, they died. Like, I don't know, it was just strange. I didn't really enjoy that part of it, but everything else I did. Alright, so I think we just need to go... didn't mind it. Played Zodiac Age. Yeah, Zodiac Age was amazing. Honestly, dude, I think you dodged a bullet there, because the original was still good, but every character became the same. They had the same... I forgot what they were called, but like the leveling system, they had the same kind of map, and you would just go to different parts of the map unlocking different things, but if you spend some time farming, you could unlock, for each character, you could unlock everything on the leveling map. It's not the grid, the sphere grid, but I forget what it was called on 12. But, yeah, everybody became the same. Zodiac Age is, I think, so much better. Leaps and bounds better. And that's what made it even better for me, is because each playthrough you could change your build. You get, very similar to 11, you have like your main job or main class and then a subclass that you could choose. And you could really make some really cool parties. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Final Fantasy X is my fave from a combat perspective, and also the sphere grid. 9 is GOAT for story, though. Yeah, 9... I hate to say, man, I could not get through 9. I got so bored with it. But I played it years after. So I played 7, of course, then I played 8 right away, because I'm like, I didn't understand how Final Fantasy worked then. And each game was kind of like their own game. So I would I bought 8 thinking, oh wait, it's going to be very similar to 7. So where's Cloud? Where's everybody? I thought it was going to be a continuation, so to speak. And then I remember like seeing the commercials, and I'm like, oh, Cloud looks different. And it's not even, his name is Squall. And I was like, well, Cloud, Squall has something similar. And then I didn't enjoy 8 that much. And then I saw 9 come out, and it seemed to me at the time, because now I was just getting into college, so I was a little bit older when 9 came out. And it seemed a little childish and babyish to me. So I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna... I had no interest in it. I played it... The first time I actually played it was not that long ago, man. Maybe 6 years ago was the first time I played it. And, I put time in. I put a lot of time into the game. And, I didn't even finish it. I stopped. The story was good. The story was good, though. I'll give you that. The story was good. I still don't think it, like, of a story. I think 10's story was phenomenal. I do like 15's story, but it got so, like, fragmented that it was tough to follow sometimes. Oh, Lethane. I think... No, they don't have that. Maybe it's a 119. No? Ah, there we go. This will probably have me, like, send me to a place not even close to where I need to go. F7. 9 was a huge departure from 7 and 8. Makes sense. Yeah, yeah. No, and I get how people really like it. Like, I understand it. And to be fair with it all, every Final Fantasy game, in my opinion, is amazing in its own right. They weren't all for me, but obviously they all did what they do well. They have a good formula. They usually have good stories. They have great music, graphics. They always push the graphics to the peak that each system can do. So, Square Enix, they know what they're doing, man. Now, I was not a fan of 13 at all. And I know a lot of people, I know obviously it got two or three different, games based off of Lightning. It just wasn't my thing. So I moved on real quick. I didn't buy the other games, but that's alright. Like, that's how it goes. And all Final Fantasy games aren't for everybody. I know a lot of people who, they loved Final Fantasy 1 through 6, but hated 7. Hated it. Hey, we all have our own opinions and they're all good. Just, that's just how it goes. I'm not here yet. Carby. Where is this? Oh, down here. I think this is the best way to go. Yeah, I think this is where we go. There should be a survival guide over here. Maybe not yet. I'd love it if they went back to turn-based, though. Clair Obscur showed that there's still a market for it. Oh, yeah, I was just going to say that, Clair Obscur. So I bought the game after the Game Awards. I knew I was going to get the game eventually, but the Game Awards kind of pushed me over and said, yep, let's go. With that being said, absolutely, I think they need to do something similar to that. Like, you could still have like an open world action game, but then make the combat that turn-based, which I think a lot of people would enjoy. I think they tried to do that with Final Fantasy 15. Excuse me. Because there's a mode that you could switch combat to that was wait mode, and it would give you kind of like that, hey, we're gonna pause the fight while you make your choices, but it didn't flow as nice. It wasn't as good as like a turn-based. Because as turn-based as it was like, I don't know, it was still more action RPG. So I know it wasn't as good. You can use the survival. This places you on map 2. Continue down a tunnel to G8. I don't think I have a map for this either. Yeah. Just the little corner map. Let's see. G8. So I have to go to... Wait, this is map. Follow the path east to I-6, exit B. Oh, I gotta go to exit B. Okay. There we go. The even harder question, though. What is your favorite game of all time? That's always been the hardest for me. Because playing on, like, I don't know, playing, like, on early NES, Atari, Sega, like, there's so many games that at that time were amazing to me. Yo, dude, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I appreciate that, man. You didn't have to do that. But thank you so much. Yeah, but I think with for like an all-time favorite, including in today's, like, I think a lot of the retro games kind of get washed away. Which does make sense that will happen. But, B8, switch to map 1. Switch to map 1. What? East according to map, so left where you enter. Continue down to G8. G8. Alright. Is what it is. But yeah, right now, so this is how it goes for me. Elden Ring with the DLC, and then Sekiro's number 2. And yeah, I'm a FromSoft fan, but Elden Ring just hit different. Sekiro was my favorite for a long time, and then Elden Ring came out, and Elden Ring was good, but to me, I still enjoyed Sekiro even more. And then the DLC came out, and I talked about this on one of the other streams, but with the DLC from Elden Ring, my biggest thing was I loved the strength faith builds, and the DLC seemed like it was built, or it came out and it was built for my character, so it was fantastic. So that pumped it back. That pumped it to #1 right now. Favorite game of all time, though? It's hard. It is tough. It's tough to pick just one because the other thing too is, as a gamer, you get into different moods. Like, I could always come back and play Final Fantasy XI. I know that. But there's some moods where I just want a shinobi game where I'm sneaking around, stealthy, not just jumping in and doing stuff. Or sometimes I'd love, like right now, I've been playing Returnal in my off time. Returnal is so far away from Souls games and from Final Fantasy games. It's a shooter, and I am someone who, not that I hate shooters, but it's just not my thing. That game, for some reason, I really enjoy it. So right now I've been playing that a lot. So I wouldn't say it's my favorite game. Like I would never put it in that kind of category, but it really depends on the mood. At least that's how I think. Wanting to get into the Souls-likes, but I'm intimidated. Which do you think is the best starter for a noob? If you have a PS5, by far, either Elden Ring or Demon Souls. Demon Souls is tough, but it kind of eases you into the Souls games, the other games. You'll learn about rolling and dodging and deflecting, and it's not as prevalent as it is in the other games. Elden Ring's a good one because it's open world. You could go anywhere, you could spend time killing things, leveling up before you get into the real tough stuff, and you have that option. The other Souls games they're not completely linear, but they do have like a progression path that sometimes you just it is challenging for people to get through. So that's why I said if you have a PS5, I would do, well, you could do Elden Ring, of course, on Steam or something like that on any other. Doesn't have to necessarily be PS5, but if you did have a PS5, I would also suggest Demon Souls. I'm a little biased because that's number 3 on my list. I love Demon Souls. I have like 1,200 hours. I have close to 1,200 hours in that game. And to put that in perspective, you could essentially beat the game in like 3 to 4 hours. It could be very short. But there's so much fun stuff to do in Demon Souls that I usually get like a 15 to 20 hour playthrough out of it. And then Blue Point. Man, Blue Point, when they redid Demon Souls, they added some stuff, so then you go into like New Game +1, +2, and makes it even better. I gotta figure out where I'm going here. Down to G8. So I'm at G8. From there, go east. Go east and enter the south tunnel. Exit D. Oh, okay. I gotta go this way. Yo, Robert Sprite! How you doing, Robert? Whoa, what is that? Is that a hognose bag? How you doing, Robert? Great to see you. Welcome on into tonight's stream. Dongbeel. You have a PS5, so I might check out Demon Souls first. Yeah, you can't go wrong with it. Now, I'll give you that warning, though. That it is tough. It is tough, but you can't level until you beat the first boss. And a lot of people, they don't like that. Because if you're struggling, you can't go back and level with the souls that you get. You got to beat the first boss to unlock leveling. So, if, you know, the great part about this is if you get Demon Souls, little self-promotion here. I have a couple walkthroughs of Demon Souls. One's a 100% walkthrough for new players to the game. You could follow that if you'd like, if you're really struggling, and I could help you through it that way. But if not, I highly suggest just trying it for yourself first. But there's always that option. Just wanted to throw it out there. Alright, so we went to D, head up the stairs, and south until you reached a hole? What is happening? Until you reached a hole that is the south side of H11. South side of H11. Oh, okay, I see. Man. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. So, if-then statement. Is it fair to assume that you do coding? Do you do any kind of, like, C++ work? Or maybe really good at Excel? Yo! Alright, dude. I see what they're doing. They put some tough fucking mobs up here. Yo, okay. We ain't doing that. I was like, man, that seems like a different name. Just in case I catch some kind of aggro, man. Gotta do this. I don't know if these things even, like, come at you, but... Man, I could have probably came up here leveling a bit. Alright, so I gotta go down to this one and drop down. Found... I gotta set up a way to ban these bots without me having to manually do it. It's dumb. Over on Twitch. They're like, we could get you all these followers. I'm a data scientist, so I work with Python and SQL. My previous employer wanted me to learn SQL. And I did not. But I'm no longer there, so it does not frickin' matter. I had a couple people that worked for me decided to go through some courses for it, and they decided to keep on going and pursuing that aspect of the business, and it's just not my thing. I took a C++ class back in college, back in my day, as a requirement, and I did pretty well with it, but it was just, you know, very basic stuff. Head up the stairs, drop down the hole, transition to H11, H12, go east to another tunnel. Oh, go east, other way. But it's crazy useful. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. So, I did, I was a loss prevention manager for a big company back in the day. And, my team was responsible for investigating, you know, theft and fraud and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, so I managed this team of investigators, and when we started to go more... We had a data analyst team, but the company was starting to cut ties with certain departments, and sure enough, that was one of them. And I ended up hiring one of them, the data analysts, to be on the team, so they could, you know, data mine a lot of the stuff that we had, you know, as far as reporting and systems and whatnot. And he created some pretty cool stuff for us to potentially catch a lot of fraud and whatnot. But I just that was beyond me. But that's what they say. They say, you know what? Some of the best teams, or I should say best managers. Not that I was the best manager out there for sure, but you surround yourself with smarter people. And they have to be smart in different categories, different groups, with some common interest or common things, common strengths. And the group just, like, really works well together. And that's how I built that team. But then eventually the company was like, hey, we don't need you. I'm like, yeah, I know. I heard about it. We're cutting all those positions. Alright, so we go up. Yeah. Alright, so I did that. Go east, taking special care not to fall off the cliff. No, I'm not doing that. Once you get to about I-6, go south. Wait, what is that? Is that... stop or chime. I remember people would camp that thing, that jelly, over and over again for something. C++ is fun. I taught myself a bit when trying to learn Unreal, but it was a huge time commitment. Job loss. Hope everything is okay. Oh yeah, that happened 3 years ago at this point. So I also had, that was like my day job, and then at night I run a martial arts school, so I still had my martial arts school to fall back on, regardless of that day job. So you know, I appreciate your concern there. That's very nice of you. But yeah, it was, yeah, the income was great. They paid very nice, and I greatly enjoyed it. I'll tell you what I enjoyed the most. There's 2 things. One, developing my team, because it was so great to help, like, my team get to where they wanted to be. And then eventually a lot of them, you know, they leveled up, they got promotions, they went other places and stuff. They did really well. And it was fun to see that and be a part of that with them. But the meat and potatoes of the job were great, because I loved interrogating people, as bad as that sounds. Because you would put together these huge investigations. My team would put things together, and sometimes I would have to go in and interrogate, you know, somebody for theft or somebody for fraud. And it was always a lot of fun to be on that side of the table. I really enjoyed it. But unfortunately, I did that kind of a job close to 20 years. I was a manager of some kind of capacity for about 20 years for a couple different companies. And then when this past position, like I said, I loved it. It didn't even feel like I went into work, and they decided they didn't need me. But things happen for reasons, because I wasn't even thinking about doing anything with YouTube, and I friggin' love this. This is so much fun. Obviously, a passion of mine is gaming, and to start turning this into possibly a different type of career is what I'm going for. So there's that opportunity, but it's also great to have some things in the, you know, on the side, of course. All right, so I came down here till you see a tunnel going west. Okay, I think this is the west tunnel. The zone is not too far ahead. It brings you back to Lethane. Let's go back to Lithic. Wow, what is that? Napalm. Bombast. Yo, Bombast! Mr. Boombastic. Let's see. Do we, what does he drop? Bombastic dude. Latent effect, magic attack +1. How do you trigger that? A black mage other than yourself being in your party. Well, that's kind of dumb. Alright. Well, let's fight him. The napalms aren't worth shit anyway. Aren't like high level. Well, let's get the... I got the earring. Nice. Watch the earring be like 100% drop. Let's see it here. Wait, where is it? Ardent earring. Yeah, so as long as I had one other black mage in the party, I get +1 magic attack bonus. What a great earring. And it's a level 40. Like, by that time, why would you ever do that? I guess if I level black mage and then I keep Shintoto with me, then I wonder if that works. That'd be cool. Get an extra magic attack. Where is this thing? Not far ahead. Examine it to receive the water. Where is the water fragment? You know, it's kind of strange that these fragments don't correspond with where the avatars are. So, like, water is Leviathan. Leviathan is is in the Den of Ronkor. So you would think it would be the water fragment would be over that way. Maybe not in the den specifically, but all right. So we got the water fragment. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so water fragment. Ice fragment. This should be pretty easy. Make your way to the Cloister of Frost. Is in the back of the room. Ah. This is like a 10-second jump. So I think I have... Do I have the home point? I should have the home point there. Fei Yin. I think it's in... Yeah, there we go. Well, I have home point 1. I don't have home point 2, so... Home point 2 is what we need. It's right outside the cloister. Cloister of Frost... Oh, I could... Oh, shit. I gotta go get the mini tuning fork, and then I can warp right there. I think I had that here. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah. Mini tuning fork of ice. Ceci. I like your name. Updating Final Fantasy XI from Wings of the Goddess disc. Oh no. Total time going to be about 16 hours. Ugh. But that's from disc, man. Oh no. You know, it's... I was just gonna say that. It's free. The client is free from the site. You download the 3 different packs or 4 different packs. Much, much faster. It's all updated. You don't need the disc. Sindoria. I think we go to North Sindoria. So how you doing tonight? You doing well? Other than waiting for your game to download in 16 hours? Just thinking about the time it's taken. Good luck. I couldn't imagine how long it would take. So I have the original release, the North America release CDs, the discs. I wonder if I were to pop that in. By the way, I do have a CD reader and burner on my computer. I wonder if I pop that in to see how long it would take. It would have to be hundreds of hours, because it's the original. It came with the Zilart, expansion, but that was it. What? I can't use these? Why can't I? Can't use them. Alright, well, that sucks. Missed the cool intro. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. I have something saved for it. Oop. Wrong thing. There we go. All right, take a listen to this, if you remember. Oh, let me start over. Oh, if you could hear that? Is that loud enough? That was the original Play Online song. It would just do this. I'll probably get a copyright on that. That's funny. So I guess we're gonna have to walk. We fade in. That's okay though, because shouldn't really be that hard of a walk. The memories. Oh, I know. Oh wait, where are we? Oh, I'm in the arena. That's right. How do I get down? It's not too bad of a walk. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think these things are... Damn. And these things aggro to magic. Maybe I could get out of range over here. Is there anything even over here? No. Sweet. Nothing over here. So what do you guys think about this big ass comfy chair that I use? I got sick of using regular gaming chairs or like office type chairs. I couldn't do it anymore. So I brought down my recliner. How do you stay awake? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I can't. I took the recliner from my living room and brought it down to my basement. And now that has become my gaming chair. I'll tell you what, it's hard as fuck to move close to the desk. And to get back out. Like, once I'm in here, like, with my legs underneath the desk, I'm fucking here. There's no way I'm moving. And I can't turn, it doesn't shift or anything. I bought those furniture movers to put underneath so hopefully it could slide. It don't fucking slide. This thing weighs about 400 pounds. Plus with me on it, with me off of it weighs about 50 pounds. But then with me on it, 400 pounds. No, I'm doing all right with my weight, but man, trying to move this thing is still... Got the custom build in placement for snacks and drinks. Oh, don't give me ideas. I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh man, my wife's gonna kill you. Here's some good ideas. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did actually want to get I did have a chair, a gaming chair, but it started to get pretty uncomfortable. I did want to get another chair and use the green screen at times behind me. Just so I could... Because sometimes I think that my camera image, like, blocks a lot of the, some stuff on for the game. But... Set snacks and drinks places that makes you get up and move a little to get to them. Well, right now that would be a terrible idea because I can't friggin' move. But in general, I know what you're going at. I definitely know what you're getting at. Because like right now, I couldn't even get up out of this chair. So like when I take breaks or if I have to use the restroom or grab a drink or something, I turn off the camera because otherwise you just see my ass as I'm getting up out of this thing. My ass is just on camera. No, ain't no way we don't need to ruin lives on that. Just idea, what does the stream video look like if you make it smaller and overplace it? I don't know. I mean, could probably do something like that. Not a bad idea. Inspector. What's up, Inspector? Inspector Gadget. Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus. Wasn't there an M that was down here? I don't think it spawns anymore. Ice element. Yeah. I think Cassie was down here at one point. Might still be there, I don't know. This is one of the areas that I wanted to have background music in because there's nothing. You hear a little bit of ambient wind and then Carby. You know, it's such a quiet portion of the video. So what's the next big holiday coming up? I guess Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day. I don't know if you guys celebrate or do those types of holidays. Hellish weapon. Damn. Grounds too. Ah, there's that. Steve-O, what's up, my guy? It's him, that guy with the glorious beard. That hair on his chin ain't too bad either. Oh, man. I know that reference. What's going on, Steve-O? How you doing? My knees are popping. Guys, here's great advice for life in general. Don't get old. Because and here's the thing, like all my life I've spent dedicated to you know, working out, staying healthy as much as I could. Like I wasn't a gym rat. Okay, I'm not a gym rat, but I was a basketball player growing up. I've done martial arts since I was 5 years old, and I competed when I was younger in a couple tournaments. And I took martial arts extremely seriously, but I also took basketball very seriously. I played up into college level, and you know, even in like my spare time when I'd play basketball, every time I would go to the gym and lift, I thought about how I could get better at basketball and better at karate, and not just, hey, let me just lift just to stay healthy. I wasn't that way. I lifted with a purpose. I ate, okay, but when I would really focus on it, on my eating, and you know, keep track of like macros, all that kind of stuff, it was, you know, it was for a purpose. And reason why I'm saying that is because it didn't matter. My body broke down, or is starting to break down. Like my metabolism stopped at 30. Like in my 20s, like you could eat anything. I was working out. I was playing basketball for like 6-7 hours a day. It was different. But once I hit 30, it was like, nope, you can't eat all those tacos anymore, boy. Because when you do, like, I would eat one cupcake and my ass will jiggle for a week kind of shit. And then that slowed down my metabolism. Then everything started to hurt because I put on some weight. Then all the nerve pain started, the aches, the pains, the grunts, the pulled back. You know, I was playing with my son not that long ago. We were messing around, and I was throwing one of those Nerf footballs or something like that. It was, oh no, it was darts. We were throwing darts at each other. You know, those Nerf darts. And I threw a dart, and I go, oh man, I felt like a big pinch down my neck, into my arm. Sure enough, I pinched a nerve throwing a frickin' Nerf dart. Dude, do not get old. It's that simple. I've tried to avoid getting old, but it happens. It's crazy. Is that nobody talks about it? Is that mentally? I'm not old. I'm still in my late 20s trying to play video games, but life has continued on. Pretty wild to think my mom and dad probably went through the same thing, mentally still in their 20s, just trying to pretend. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Steve-O? Like, I posted on my Facebook the one time, not that long ago either. You know, I think I'm in my 20s. My brain says, yeah, you're still in your 20s. You could do A, B, and C. I have a sense of humor like I'm 12, and then my body died sometime in the Civil War. That's how it is right now. Yeah, it was a Nerf dart. What does it mean to adult? Who the hell knows? I don't even know what that means anymore, because, like, I just had breakfast with my mom. This more like an afternoon. We had lunch together, but I always, when we go out to a restaurant together, I usually get a breakfast. So me and her were sitting there, and we were talking about that, and I said, you know, there's days when I'm like, am I not doing the right things? Because, you know, I have a job during the day. Granted, not the job I talked about earlier, but I have a job during the day. I run a karate school. Albeit that I do still need to expand my school. I still need it to get bigger and grow. And I'm working on that, but then I come home and do things that I need to get done, make sure that everything's taken care of the best that I could, as long as I'm not tired. That's the other thing. I take fucking naps whenever I could. And, but I do all the adulting stuff, but then I come down here and I'm playing games in the evening with you guys, sometimes, you know, a couple days a week. And I don't know, like, is that the new adult kind of thing, or because like my looking back at my parents, my dad worked his ass off. He was a state trooper. He did a midnight shift, then he owned his own woodworking business, so he'd be out all night, you know, doing his thing as an officer or as a trooper, and then would come home. Sometimes I would see him in the morning before school when I was younger, and, you know, I'd go off to school, come home, and I'm like, oh, where's Dad? And he's installing a bar over here. He's working at the shop, so we'd go up and see him, and then he'd come home, mess with us for a while, make sure everything, just nonstop every day. And that's, you know, there's no point that, you know, he was like, hey, I'm gonna go play a video game, or I'm gonna go relax and read a book, or so, you know. It was always different. It was just work, and then, oh, naps come in clutch. Hell yeah, they do. Naps come in clutch. My dude taking a musket ball to the knee. It was an arrow. Took an arrow to the knee. Our grandparents' adulting was basically either farming, mom and pop stores, farming, working in service industry, farming. And did I mention farm? No, you didn't mention farm. Maybe even, and this is going out on a limb here, Steve-O, maybe they did some farming? I don't know, though. Maybe. Possibly. Let's get the ice fragment. You must move closer. I got the ice fragment. And there's the cloister. Alright, so we got the ice fragment. I don't have... So I need to go get some ice clusters. We're gonna go to Ifrit's Cauldron. So I need a couple ice clusters. Probably the Unity Warp. Let's see, I might even have some currency. There was a way to... I thought there was a way to check... Oh yeah, wait. On crystals... Set? Oh, that's something different. I thought there was a way to see how many crystals you have. Maybe not from here. Yeah, look at that crafting skill. Cooking, level 2. Let's go see how many... I don't think I have that many ice clusters. Now that I think about it. I'll just go buy them. How much are 12? 100K for 12 of them. Damn. 9K for one. Tell you what. Farming clusters, man. Holy shit. A pack of 12, you could get those real easy. 100K? Once we unlock Sky, we could go farm that shit. That'd be so easy. Yo, B, what's going on, man? What's going on, B? How you doing? It's been a while since I got to talk to you. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Miss you, man. I miss you. I know we weren't able to get together over the holiday, but hopefully soon. 2, 3. I'll get one more for good luck. I'll get 4. 4 for good luck. There we go. Cursed key. I know I had that. Most likely next weekend. Ah, cool. Yeah, we'll get together if you make it in. Let me know if you don't. If not, then I know I know we've been saying this forever. I still got to get down there. I got to get down to you. It's just been, it's so hard right now. It's so hard with stuff going on, but we definitely got to do something. Long week, a bunch to do this weekend, but getting by. How are things with you? Sending goodness and stuff. I appreciate it. Yeah, things are going well. I can't really... I mean, I could always complain, but who the fuck cares anymore, right? Homer, we can meet up in JC if it's a good work week. Yeah, we could go to Jesus Christ anytime, man. JC. Word up. Oh, that might... Nah, that's gonna be shit. Darn it. Jersey City. Yeah, I know Jersey City. Jersey City, I know. I know all about Jersey City. No, I don't. I know where it is. We will walk with Christ. Sounds good, man. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that part. I'll just we'll just go to Ifrit's Cauldron. I think I got... I did not. Damn it. I did not get the warp. So I probably don't have the survival guide either. Oh wait, I think we got the survival guide last time. But it's the Yotar Jungle. B, did we get the Yotar Jungle survival guide? Do you know? I'll listen to you, because you know. There we go. Yep, we got it. We got it. You watched a video earlier where I was walking after you took the bus for inspection. Oh, yeah, the members-only video, yeah. And, dude had a nail in his tire. Seemed like a lovely walk. Yo, that was a really nice day. Yeah, that was really nice to get out and, you know, share some thoughts as I was walking through the countryside. After getting my bus inspected. Dude, I've been trying to sell that bus for like 6 months. Nobody wants it. But I may have a solution. Instead of selling it, I think I may start the after-school program again, but might try to do that. I might have a way around it, but we'll see. Alright, so we are here. Wait, how do I get to... Oh, shit. Oh, that's not that far. Let's ride. We should take the bus on a trip. Dude, to Mock Chunk Lake. Yeah, you know, we should like, we'll pick up the fam. We'll bring everybody. Yo, wouldn't that be hilarious? You know what I should do is I should get it wrapped with all like West Court type stuff on it, and we should go around picking up everybody from the old West Court days. Half of us are gonna need like the little wheelchair lift though, because we Can't walk up the steps of the bus. So old. Blast CNC Music Factory. Oh my god. That would be. And me and Steve-O were talking about him the other day, but we'd blast Tupac. All Eyes on Me, baby. Yo, B, Steve-O was a big fan as well. I don't know as much as you were. Steve-O, did you shave your head and you know, get the big earrings and everything like Tupac did? Well, I don't know, because that was like a hybrid Rodman look too, so I don't know. My dude, I'm bald. Well, there you go. So you're naturally there. I didn't know you're bald. Alright, so we... Damn. Alright, so the Cauldron Path. I don't even know how to read this. I can't see it. Here. So I'm looking up a map really quick because I don't know where the hell I'm going. So wait, where does... Of course, they don't even have... They don't even have that map on here. Alright, Ifrit's Cauldron. A or B? Alright, so if I go back here... Oh, okay, I could do that. Okay, I'm gonna go the B route this way. Yeah, if I don't shave, I have the Captain Picard hairdo. I use fake tan spray to put the words Thug Life on my 17-year-old stomach. Yeah, you did. I did a spray 6-pack, but it looked like a barrel instead. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, you guys. Here I thought I was building a really nice tight-knit community on YouTube, but now I got nothing but a bunch of freaks. Just kidding, guys. I love yous. Don't worry, I'm with you too. I never did that stuff, but I did some dumb stuff like that. My front door just blew open, and 2 of my 4 cats darted. Ah, no. So I was AFK for a tiny bit trying to get them back inside. Ah, that sucks. You got them now? You know what, at this point, I could probably do... Yeah, I'll do some sneaking and viz. They're all judgy about it, like, why did you let me out here? Yeah, why did you let us out here and then tell us to come right back in? What the fuck, Dad? That's some bullshit. I'm gonna go live with Mom now. Don't mind me, sometimes I just make myself laugh. Love my quips and sayings. At least somebody does, you know? Not everybody does. But thank you for saying that. Yeah, I was with my my in-laws over the holidays, and we were talking about it. We had a good time. It was very nice, but I was talking about some of the classes I teach at the gym, and I'm like, yeah, some of the when I do the senior class, they have a good time. They love it. They really enjoy it, and they're like, oh yeah, do they get your sense of humor? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, they do, and they fucking love it. I don't curse as much, but I leave that for stream. But they get my sense of humor. 3 out of my 4 cats are rescues that choose our family to take care of them. Oh, nice. So I think we keep on going this way. Man, I used to love this place. I used to love coming in here and just killing shit. The big cauldron down there. We're in a big fucking volcano right now. Going back to bed. One more day of nonsense and then rest. All right, man. Thanks for stopping in, B. Yeah, let me know about the weekend if you do make it up. Yeah, I mean Sunday morning I have something going on, but obviously we do stuff at night, so can't wait to see you soon. We'll be in touch. Awesome, dude. Have a good night, man. Who's Jeff? We'll be... Oh, not this weekend. Okay, yeah, next weekend. Next weekend. My bad. My bad. That's right. Next weekend I'm good. Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm Jeff. You don't know. Is Jeff a shark? Yeah. I might be. Night, B. Alright, so we are... Where is this? I think we're getting closer to where we need to be. Sulfur, scorpion... Yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Alright, so we need to... I think we need to trade... Yeah, this is where we need to trade the ice cluster. There we go. Oh, damn it. I don't think I could... Oh, no. Can't summon. Summon my trusts. That's okay. Let's do this. At least I can get... Oh, we should be fine, though. Yeah, a lot of this mission is just going to be running around. There's not many fights. So, we need to fight something. This mission is going pretty smooth so far. Haven't had really too many snags, but knock on wood. But if hopefully we could finish it soon, and I could do some of the prime avatar fights. Oh, self-destruct! Damn. All right. And 1, there we go. And Shining Ruby 2. Now, as far as trusts go, we probably only need like 1 or 2. At least the tank and then the white mage. Keep everybody happy. Yeah, I'd really like to start doing those prime fights, because I need to get the whispers, I think they're called, or maybe it's the whiskers. I don't remember. From each avatar, so I could get Fenrir. Fenrir is my favorite. Hey, have a good night. We'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Whispers. Yep. Whispers again for the ring. I kind of already have the ring. The Evoker's ring. Apparently, you could pass it to characters on the same account. So, my main character had it, and I just passed it to me. Walker, yo, there he is. How we doing, Walker? Welcome on in. Sadly forgot how to earn it. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff now that you could... Some pretty good stuff from them. With the prime fights. My keyboard died. Has to be plugged in and I hold a charge. I'm getting a new one tomorrow. Oh. No problem, man. Decent challenge. Oh, shit. Alright, well, I'll... I don't even think I could reach that. How do I reach... I can't even reach it. And how you saw my setup, it's made of everything to be wireless, so my keyboard is like super far away from me. Oh, yeah, yep. Yeah, wireless... Yeah, with your particular setup, wireless would work so much better. But I get it, like, if... Yeah, you don't have it, you don't have it, but... Oh, come on. Shit. Damn it. Volcanic bomb my ass. Dumbass. I don't do, like, any damage. But, I mean, it's only Carby. Bam. Nice. Trade an ice cluster. There we go. Wow, that was quick. That fire was down for just a little bit. That firewall. Yo, I wonder if Ash Dragon's up. Let's see. Where's Ash Dragon? Don't see it. No. It's usually right around here. No. No Ash Dragon. Oh well. Oh, we'll just fight it. Cast fire on it? I didn't even get to, but my summoner doesn't do well with casting. That's when I need Ifrit. Trade. There we go. There, I'll do it. Here, let me see if how good Ifrit does. I mean, he should take, like, no damage from these things, right? I mean, it still took damage, but that's weird. He'll be able to cast Fire 4. Let's see how good Fire 4 does. To get more TP. Almost there. I mean, Flaming Crush would do pretty well, but let's just see how his fire does. Alright, there's Fire 4. $710 damage. That's correct. Oh my goodness! And he almost killed us. Alright, let's release you. Carby. Oh shit, another one. Maybe I could sneak by. Alright, so now we're out of here. Yeah, we cast fire on him. Well, Ifrit cast Fire 4 on it and did some damage. So now we got to get to a waterfall. And just like every game, every RPG, especially back in the NES days, you find a waterfall and you go behind it. That's what we got to do. Field manual. Ah, which one? K7. I'm at K7 now. Let me try this way first. I don't think this is it. Nope. That's alright. Well, there's only a couple that it could be. I think for some reason I'm thinking it's the far one, but it could also be this cave. Yep, there she blows. Alright, now, before we do that, this one is a fight. Yo, Steve-O! Get yourself a few cans of tuna and make an epic sandwich. I will, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate it. And I will make a good epic tuna sandwich. Don't you worry. You rock, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That still has to be one of the funniest moments that we've had together, man. That made me laugh so hard. Now, when I was taking that picture then, with the sandwich, my wife was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I go, "This is an important picture. I need to take this picture, please." All right, got the fragment. We got lightning and wind. Lightning, wind, and light left. So lightning. Lightning should be pretty quick. Photos taken in your YouTube history. Right now it sits that way, man. It sits that way. What the fuck? So, person just tweeted out, I ordered a vibrator that doesn't work off of Amazon and they won't let me request a refund. What the fuck? Yeah, no shit, they're not gonna let you. That's disgusting. How are you gonna try to return that shit? Unity Warp, that's where I was going. Robert, is this the brand new Final Fantasy? It is. It was just released 10 minutes ago, even though we're playing it for over an hour now, but it was just released. And yeah, I got an exclusive Square Enix copy. and I'm able to showcase it for you. So can still use it without batteries on me. Not sure how to. Well, if you pay for something with an expectation, man. If it's not meeting that expectation, you should be able to return it. But I could understand if they don't want to return that, or don't allow you to return it. What the fuck? 135. Oh, jeez, yeah. This is for the King Behemoth. You know, after all my years on this game, I have yet to get a defending ring. And I get the items, the pop items from the login campaign, and nope, still have yet. I must have fought the thing maybe 100 times by this point. Nothing. If he met expectations, his wife wouldn't need it. Burn! Yeah. Poor soul. But very accurate, man. Very accurate. Alright, so I gotta go... Where do I go? Clear the area of mobs. What area of mobs? Oh, it's down this way. Man, I don't know if you guys that played this have ever been a part of a H&M link shell. I was, as a red mage, I was always... Yeah, it was right around in here I'd have to sit. They always parked me right here to pull Behemoth or King Behemoth. And I only got him like once out of all my attempts, and they stopped inviting me to do it because I wouldn't be able to get him fast enough. Thank God they made those pop items. That's one thing I like about the MMOs, like, with the... And not just MMOs, a lot of other open world games have done it too, where they have, like, notorious monsters or something that spawns, you know, every so often. I love that. I don't know why, it just gets my heart going. I think it's mainly because of this game. Because, I don't know. Like, Final Fantasy XII has that, where... you could spawn rare mobs or monsters throughout the world. You could also do the hunts where it's the higher level. Obviously, Final Fantasy 15 has the hunts, but like, I don't know. I don't think any other, maybe other than 14. You know, I don't know if 14 has them, Steve-O, but does 14 have like just random NMs like this, like they do in 11, where you could just be fighting regular monsters out there, and all of a sudden, bam, there's a notorious monster that just spawns. For Final Fantasy games, I think that's it, right? You have... Oh, they do. Okay, so 11, 14, and 12, right? Because 10, you didn't have that. You just had the arena. 7 didn't have it. 13 I didn't play, so I don't know. 14, 15, and 16 didn't have it. At least that I know of. I didn't had the weapons you had to secretly fight. Yeah, I mean, in a way, but that was locked behind some story stuff. But I know in 7 there were some rare mobs that would spawn, but they weren't like considered notorious monsters. They had a very rare spawn rate to fight you. The Dragon Quest games, though, they had that. I think a lot of them, almost every one of them, had that kind of a system. But anyway, we're fighting some stuff here, so let's gear up. All right, let's see. Let's switch it up a bit. Let's use an actual avatar. Sorry. Let's use my boy Rama. Oh shit. Go, legendary. Let's see. Let's have... Rama, you take this other one, because he's smacking me pretty good. I'm going to save up Rama's TP and then we'll use Chaotic Strike on the other weapon. You have world bosses that spawn under certain conditions. That's awesome. Now, are they like instance fights, so like anybody can join? Bam! 4,851 damage. Way to go, Rama. You don't have something better to do right now? What? What the fuck was that? Buddha? There's a Buddha behind me. It's in the world so anyone in that area can fight him. Also, other people can fly to the location. Oh, that's cool. That would be fun. Paralysis. I don't like that. Alright, only a couple more, guys, and then we're done with the mission. So we got Wind Fragment and Light Fragment. There we go. Yeah, they have something like that here with domain invasion. I like domain invasion. Only to find I had 27 W's typed in the YouTube chat window. Oh my god. Yeah, you Nightbot would have got you. No spamming. Hopefully they were in all caps. Proceed to... both the home point and Unity warp let you close to the... yeah, we'll go back to the Unity. Thank God for Unity warp. Trying to run forward using my W button and was wondering why I was just standing in the fire like a maroon. Oh, you play keyboard? Well, I guess. Could you play 14 with the controller? I don't know if it'll be any good. Like, I play with the controller on 11 and it's fine, but... I don't know how you would do it on 14. It's on PS4, that's right. Yeah. God, I hope they do... Oh, did you hear? I don't know if it's real, though. I saw on some Facebook groups that I'm in for Final Fantasy XI that they announced, at least it was translated this way, where they announced that they're going to add in like a New Game Plus type of feature for Final Fantasy XI where you could redo all the missions at any level. Like, you don't have to start a new character. You could just be any level and just do missions as you want. I don't know all the details, but that was one thing I read. I was like, I mean, that would be really cool, but at this point, it's a little late. Oh, is that... We talked about that then? I thought it was vaguely familiar. I have a little bit of a brain issue. I don't remember things. So, I apologize if we talked about it. It's a good feature. Yeah, I think that would be definitely beneficial. Can I not get up here? How do you... Maybe this way. I don't know what that thing drops. Let me see. Zemi? Where are we? I don't even know where we are here. Cape Terrigan? Nothing. He drops the stuff for like crafting or something. Synergy, maybe. It looks like it's sick. Yeah. I want the Fenrir one. But I have to fight all the Prime Avatars twice to get it. Once because I need the Whispers to unlock Fenrir. Oh no, I think I could... Yeah, once I unlock Fenrir, I could fight Fenrir and then... I'll have to fight him again to get it. Oh, there's a bunch new mounts coming out. Well, not new, but like there's... You could access them on the next login campaign, so I'm saving up my login points for them. I don't think they're anything special, but... The ones, like a bird type that you could just fly around on, I think that'd be cool. Man, so much faster with these types of warps and all that, of course, but... Wait, what? Luckily, I got to, summon my trust, because I didn't even have an avatar out. Let's summon Garuda. Him. And what does she do? I don't remember what she does, but I think she's only a limited time trust. Wanderer, Caesarian? Interesting. Predator claws. Wow. Tanky. All his attacks seem like they're weapon skills, but they're not. Okay, wind fragment done. And the last one is the light fragment. I don't think I've... Yeah, I definitely have not been here. Sanctuary of Zita. So, I need... Oh, there's a Unity Warp. Yeah, let me do that then. Another Unity Warp out there. I know in the last video, last time we were out here doing these things, I said how we should do it old school, like traveling and all that, but fuck that. Could you imagine doing it old school here where I'd have to... You could teleport to the cities or whatever. Or no, you couldn't back then. You would have to... You could teleport like Mia, Dem, or Hala and Chocobo to the city, or you could just take the airship. Like, imagine doing all that now. Like, we could have, but... Holy shit, this mission would have taken forever. What? Alright, I gotta go... I'll probably go to the outpost so I could get the one warp. Man, I miss the old parties here at the Boyhada Tree. The crab parties. And then... Oh, man. I remember you'd be fighting the crabs, and then that one NM would spawn, and it would kill everybody. The one crab, I forgot the name of the crab. Badass crab would kill everybody. I was in a couple parties this happened where we would be in one of the spots where it's pretty safe to pull the crabs up, and you would, you would be doing your thing. And it was right when black mages were high enough level to use like ancient magic, so they would magic burst time the ancient magic. So cool. BPN Gaming. Aquarius! Yes, it was. It was Aquarius. Thank you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It was Aquarius. And our ranger wasn't paying attention and pulled Aquarius over to us. And we're fighting it like it was nothing. Like, nobody even paid attention. And it was killing our tank really quick. And then we kept on healing. And then we're like looking at it and go, wait, what the fuck? And our ranger was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. And we were fighting this thing for like a good minute before anybody else realized that it was a notorious monster. And of course we all died, and then our white mage had re-raise up, so she raised us. But that's one of those things that for as dumb as it seems, I will never forget it. It's stuff like that you just don't forget about this in the game. I used to hate the walk to get to Boyhada Tree sometimes. If be the way that replace a party member and they disband it used to be such a long way to get. Yeah, yep. Yeah, because if you didn't have, if your city didn't have control of Zilart at any point, and you didn't get this warp, this outpost warp, you're hiking it, and it's not a quick run. Even on Chocobo, it took forever. But I do miss those. Sometimes I miss those days. Maybe not the traveling times, but I certainly miss all the parties and stuff. Here, yeah, there we go. We'll blend in. Look, I'm just like you guys. I belong here in this forest. Don't worry, I have a little guy and a carpet on my head, but that's to keep my noggin warm. Haven't played the game in ages. Rebought it in the sale recently and probably going to try it soon. Dude, if you can, come to Bahama server. If you want. I mean, you can do what you want, obviously. But what server were you on, if you remember? And then what were your main characters? What was your main job? Oh, no, where am I going? I think... I think there's like a hidden path over here somewhere. It's on Ferry. Were you on stream the other day? I don't, because there was somebody else that I remember said that they were on Ferry. Maybe it was you, I don't know. Paladin took me forever to get a relic I had in ages. Oh, did you? Damn. Nah, first time in your chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was somebody else that when we were talking about it, they said that they were on Ferry. I started on Bismarck. That was my... What was that? An elusive Edwin. Edwin? You're not so elusive. I found you, Edwin. What does elusive Edwin drop? A Forte earring. It's a latent effect Dex 1. That's okay. Don't need you. Where is this? Does Bahama have a decent pair blade? It is the third best of all the servers. So right now... And that's why I think it's the best server to go to. It may actually be closed right now. I haven't looked for a while. Let's see. How many do we have on right now? I mean, there's 1463. So, reason why I like it is because it's busy enough that you could... Like, link shells are active. Like, I'm in a link shell that is... Right now, there's probably 40 people on, 50 people. So there's stuff to do. There's people to do it with. But you're also not fighting over everything. Uh, 1460 people on a server that logged in right now. Yep, logged in right now. Not bad for a game this age. Yeah, seriously, that's why I like Bahama. Bismarck, peak times were maybe 500. You know, and maybe half of those were like, what is this? That's just a hole in the ground. Nice. Yeah, half of them were just bots sitting there in Juno, you know, bazaars, I guess, not bots. Bahama is close to new players. Ah, man. Yeah, I know they were there's a couple servers, like Ashura was closed for a while. Odin and Bahama got closed. Odin's another good one. I think that's the second highest. But quite frankly, it's the majority is they're Japanese players. So I was in Odin for a long time, and it was just hard to find people to play with because they'd be playing it like the link shell I was in would start like things to do like at 2 in the morning and stuff, and I'm like, ah, fuck. So I left. Bots crowded outside the entrance to Juna with lag. Oh yeah, yep. That's when they I mean, I think they still do, but there's that tax that they put on you for selling things in your bazaar. Oh wait, is Keeper of Halidom here? Is the Keeper up? I don't see the Keeper. I remember camping him for something. I think it was a Samurai Blade. Yeah, just don't... I mean, if you want to, go ahead, but I would not recommend Ashura. It's way too overcrowded. There's too many RMTs there. It's just bot after bot. There's like 3,000 to 4,000 people on there, and it's... You can't get it. You can't do anything. Like, if you wanted to go camp in like an NM or something, you'd be waiting forever. Like, there'd be 10 people there, 20 people. If you needed to farm to make some money, like, I don't know. I think Bahamut has the best, like, compromise in between. Alright, so... Trust, let's go with August. I don't use chocobos anymore. No, not really. Occasionally you'll see them around. Yeah, the quest to raise them. I never raised my own chocobo, but you could still do the quest. You could still raise your own chocobo. In fact, I think they actually give you a key item that if you raised your chocobo, you could turn it into a mount and use it as a mount without, like, the chocobo whistle and the downsides of the chocobo, because there were some downsides until you raised it to, like, full maturity and stuff. Once you raise the chocobo, I think you could get the key item that allows the mount, if I'm not mistaken. But I never did it because we had mounts anyway, so I was like, well, I'll just use them. The mounts are good. I like them. Very good idea. It does suck that the chocobo, the biggest staple of all Final Fantasy history, is no longer used. But in this game, anyway. Let's see. Who should we use? Let's use my Shiva lady. What? This looks familiar. What quest are you doing? I'm doing Zilart mission. I don't know what the number is. 5 or 6? 5. It's the headstone pilgrimage, where you have to go to all the headstones and capture the fragments. You remember that? Oh yeah, yeah. It was. It used to be fun with the big link shell and stuff. I mean, it's still a fun mission. It's all right. You get to go all over the place. Hardest missions back in the day were COP. Oh, COP without a doubt. Without a doubt. With that stupid level cap and all that. Man, they were rough. But one of the best, in my opinion, storylines in Final Fantasy XI. And maybe just in general Final Fantasy games. It's a really good story. I like COP. You now have all 8 fragments of light. You'll receive a message. You now have all 8 fragments, and the message is the mission is complete. I sent a ticket to see how likely they would let me reactivate my old account on my new SE account. If they reactivate my guy, I may at least jump in and make you help me with things. Oh, Steve-O, I will in a heartbeat, man. You know it. How's leveling these days? XP any better? XP is amazing. You could... So I just started this character... I don't know how long ago, but I'm at 81 Summoner, 41 Red Mage, 24 Black Mage, that's all I did. But the, I've been doing a lot of missions and quests and stupid stuff, but leveling is so much better. So much better. And when you do some of the, what missions are there? Rhapsodies missions? So if you do the Rhapsodies missions, you get these key items, and certain key items add an additional 30% experience points, just blanket. You get an added 30%. And then you could get, let's see, then you could get rings that add to it. And I don't know if you were around when they added the quests for Records of Eminence. I'm sure you were. So you could add these Records of Eminence on to add even more experience. Like, you level up so quick, man. Level up so quick. In fact, we are gonna go... We have enough time. It's just about 11 o'clock. So this mission is done, by the way. There's no, like, big cutscene or anything. The next mission starts, but we're not going to do that tonight. We want to do some fighting. So I'm going to go try to do the Prime Ifrit fight. That's horse crap. Well, it's supposed to bleed into the next mission, which is we go back to... you have to go back to... Where is it? Quicksand Caves. Make your way through the Quicksand Caves to the Chamber of Oracles, and you do a big fight there. And that's meant to kind of put a completion on this part of the story. But yeah, this mission is kaput. Let me see. Key items, temporary. Yeah, so I got the Tuning Fork of Fire. I don't know if I could use trusts with this. So we might have to fight this thing. Holy shit. Wait. Didn't I get the crystal? Shit, I never got the crystal for him. I have to go back to Ifrit's cauldron. Let me see. Do you still have to buy and quest all the maps? Yeah, you still have to buy them, but you don't have to quest them. The quests are still available if needed. But the NPC in Lower Juno now sells all the maps. So you could just go there and buy them all as you have the guild. And also, guild making is so easy. Where am I? I think I have close to 1 million gil. And I have not farmed anything. This is just leveling and doing missions and just going about my day. So, I didn't farm. I don't have any crafts. My highest craft is cooking, level 2. And I have almost 1 million gil, so it's very easy to make. And I didn't do any exploits. The one exploit is using the ring. What was it? You could use, the records of eminence. You get to, like, you cap those points. And then you could buy these shields that, for 270 points, I think, or 2,700 points. And then they sell for 27,000 gil just to the NPC. So you could keep on getting those and, you know, you could get about 1 million gil just from doing that. But you can only do that once per week. Yeah, gil's real easy to get now. Alright, we're gonna go back and do the Unity Warp and... Woods... There we go. It says trust magic cannot be used in this fight. Oh, hot damn. Oh, man. I have a feeling I'm gonna die. Hey, I don't need these bomb ashes. Two ice clusters. God, I need to do this storage quest so I could fucking carry more stuff. $125. There we go. Why didn't I just go here first? Nightmare bat. What? They all just fucking despawned. I wonder if somebody aggroed them and ran that way. That was so weird. So strange. Alright. Let's see, go left. J? Scariest days of 11 were when people used to train gobs in the jungle, and yeah, dude, we were talking about that on one of the streams for this game, especially in the dunes where there'd be trains of goblins going and killing people, and you'd see in your text line a shout that like goblins coming through or training to the Lithane Plateau or whatever, and all these parties would hide, and then you would see the mob slowly walking back across the screen, and it would just ruin everybody's farm or like XP parties and stuff. Yeah, that was something else. Full of looking for ghoul skull in the dunes. Yeah, looking for those sub job items. Yep. The funny thing is, I never did the quest over there in Selbina. I always did it in Merhara. So my character was from Windhurst, and while everybody was doing that quest, like nobody was doing the one in Merhara. So I went over there and was able to get them a lot easier, a lot quicker. It said, I guess this way. I don't know. No, it can't be out that way, right? To the tunnel? Make a left through the tunnel. Alright, we'll go this way. No use for the airship or the boat. No. The only time that... Honestly, I don't even think there's a reason anymore with Unity warps and stuff. I did the key farming for the airship pass for Kazam. So I just did it just to do it. And I rode the airship there, and it was pretty nostalgic, but yeah, you don't need to. You could use the boat to get kicked. Yeah, I got kicked off the one boat because I didn't have the right pass, and I was so confused. That was a funny stream, and that was the stream that when we got onto the right boat, the pirates attacked, and I was fighting the pirates then. that was a good stream. Alright, there's the nightmare bats. I bet you something happened that they decided to make it up that far. I honestly don't know where I'm going, so I hope this is right. Said it's not a far walk down the tunnel till you get to the outside and you can just drop down. Maybe this is where it needs to be. I'm looking at maps and stuff and I don't see that location. Ah, here we go. Ooh, there's the chest. Now, which side? Where do we drop? So I'm over here. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's this one here. Walker over on Twitch never realized how essential the keyboard is. No kidding. Or mouse. Such a pain. Ah, here we are. So the question is, how do we beat... Who do we use? What avatar do we use to beat this? Oh shit, I have no Yagudo drinks. I got nothing to regen my MP. Wait, do I have refresh yet? I don't even... No, I don't. I don't even have refresh. Shit. I don't think I'm going to be able to solo him. I'm only level 81. If I leveled up and stuff, I think I would be fine, like at level 90 or whatever, but... Or, of course, 99 and then had all my, my I level 119 gear on. Fuck him up. But, don't think I'm gonna be able to beat him. They're not... They don't even have notes on good ideas. Alright, well, who should we use? What summon should we use? Fenrir. Oh, you meanie. You meanie. I don't got no Fenrir. That's why we're doing this shit. Fuck. Well, I could probably do Leviathan, because water beats fire in this game, and then Levi could heal himself, or herself. Let's try Levi. Like I said, the problem though is I have no way to recuperate. Well, wait, now that I have... Haha. Now that I have the warp, the teleport to get right here, let's go back. I'll buy some Yagudo drinks. And then warp back. So at least we have a way to recuperate some of that MP. I'm not going to do the 2-hour ability. I think that might be a little a little overdoing it or trying to overdo it. And I don't know if it'll do a lot of damage. So if I did the 2-hour ability, I would essentially just waste all of my MP. Alright, let's see. Food, meals, drinks. I'll try to get... How many? They're 10k. Alright. Where's the dude that you could send things over? Thought it was that dude. Maybe not. Remedy. Rattle. This I could get rid of. About bum 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 bum. Where are the... I don't have those. Bread and rice, soups. Vegetables. I don't remember what the summoner food is under. I don't think it was seafood. No, seafood was more tank-oriented. Meat and eggs. No, it definitely wasn't this. This was more damage dealing. Rolling berry pie or Marion glaze. No, it was... I want to say... I thought it was like a sweet thing. Let me look this up really quick. You know what? Fuck it. I know what I need. I'll just send it over on from my other character. I have... So I have to get through some more of the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel missions to unlock the NPC so he could sell me these items. But I have quite a ways to go to unlock it. Forget the name of them. They're like, it's like a blueberry or something. Let's see, we'll go over on my main character quick. You'll get to see Kuvo here for a second. Oh, they're grapes. They're grapes. There's, look at my summoner on this character too. That's funny. Yeah, so there's grapes that will... It's badass. I think it's the best that you could get. Oh, it says it's under bread and rice, but I didn't see them. Meals under bread and rice, but it's a grape. How the fuck is it a... That doesn't make sense. Alright, food stuff. Oh, damn. Move that over here. These. So look at that. For pets, HP plus 20, strength, vit, accuracy plus 10%, attack plus 10%, range accuracy, range attack, magic attack bonus plus 14. I think that's the best you could get for your pet. Now you could do... Well, here's one that's pretty good for defense. That's more accuracy. It's more like ranged stuff. I'm not using ranged for my pet. Okay. I mean, this is kind of like your all around. So this one's not bad. The beans. Accuracy 10%, range accuracy, but defense plus 10%, and haste plus 3%. That's not bad either. But for now, I'll use the grapes. What's this? Accuracy, magic accuracy, and range. Alright, I'll just send that over. Yeah, I think with this plus the Yagudo drink, we have a decent chance. But only being 5 levels higher than the intended difficulty isn't that much in this game, so... My stuff slowly loading in. Send... Alright. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Grapes. Right in the middle of my inventory. That's where they belong, apparently. Wonder if anything's sold. I haven't been on this character for a while. No. I probably don't even have anything up on the auction house. Alright, let's go. We got this, right? We got this. We got to stay positive. Alright. That's how it works. Positive attitude means positive outcomes. Or no comes. Either way. The black tunic. I could put some stuff away, I guess. Sure. All right. I don't need these. Don't need that stuff. As far as wardrobes go, I'll just put all this stuff in there. That should be good. Oh, damn. What the hell? Oh, these started to sell, I guess, today. I just put them up. There we go. Not bad. This is pretty much the best gear that I got. Can't get any better than that right now. All right, let's go. Come on, we could beat this guy. It's on ice day, it looks like, so he'll be a little bit weaker. He's strong to ice, but like fire beats ice, but water beats him. At least it's not Fire's Day. Don't want to fight him on Fire's Day. He gets stronger. I mean, if we fought him on Water's Day, he'd be really weak, and Leviathan would be much stronger. But I think Leviathan's a good choice here. But Tweech beats all. Yeah. Sure. We'll buff up when we're in there. Trial by fire. Now, granted, I used to solo these with my 75 red mage. Garuda was the easiest because I could land Paralyze on her. I think Rama was the toughest because of his Paralyze on me. But I was able to solo them pretty good. It's Red Mage Ninja sub job. Here we go, prime fight. Alright, let's go with Stone Skin. We're gonna buff up. Hopefully he doesn't come like chasing you. I don't think he does. I think we have to get up there. I don't think there's... I think that's pretty much it outside of Leviathan. Let's use this before we summon. I only have protect 1. Shit, didn't even work. That's alright. Let's see how he does. I don't know if I want to get in there and fight, but might as well, huh? Fire 4. 40 damage, let's go. Let's see, add slow on him. I don't think that would work. Misses him. Jesus, you small. Yeah, I'm a tiny dude. Must be this big chair that I'm sitting on, right? We'll probably do... Let's try Tail Whip. Okay, he's doing Fire 4. That's fine. We'll do a Spring Water here. Just to heal up. I want to stay away just in case it... Usually around 50%, the primes will use their 2-hour. Alright, that's not bad. We're about halfway there. Man, Ifrit's not using it. Oh, there we go. I even got hit. Damn, that did like nothing to me. Maybe I was a little over worried about this. All right, let's go. Bar fire. Spinning dive. Holy shit. 1400 damage. Let's go, Levy. We got him. That was pretty easy. Kind of ironic, it's such a big chair, yet it says Hobbit. Yeah, that is pretty ironic, actually. They want my old security token. I definitely no longer have. I did, however, find an old manual to the 11 disc I had, which had the registration information on it, so maybe... Yo, that'd be cool. Fitch ginger cookies. I'm falling for the force. Steve-o. There we go. Whisper of flames. Nice job. Nice job, Levy. Alright, let's see. Who else could we get? I mean, that felt pretty good. I will need some Yagudo drinks, though. I felt good with that. Where's your vermi cloak? Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, huh? So, actually, it would be worse for me. So the vermi cloak does 1 refresh per tick, right? Well, and it also takes away your headpiece. If I use that, it's going to be the same for refresh. Or right now I have the robe on that does Avatar Perpetuation -1, so that washes out. But then the headpiece also has Blood Pact Ability Delay -2, so my ability will be better. I have Summoning Skill and some MP, so it might be worse. The +1 though. Oh, well, let me see. Okay, let's see. Vermilion Cloak. Well, Vermilion Cloak does have a bit more MP overall. You get +10 MP and 1% MP. Adds refresh, but it doesn't say how much. Oh, Royal Cloak. Yeah, it doesn't say how much MP gets refreshed. At least on the wiki. That's all right though. So if we could get Ifrit. Maybe we could get... What day is it? It's Ice Day. Maybe we could do Garuda? Because Ice... It's Ice Day. I could get Shiva. Ice beats Wind here, so that might be... Garuda. Where do we get her? Oh, that's in Rebeo. I don't know if I have enough fame yet. That'd be cool if we do. Go get another Yagudo drink. Was it these guys? I think it was. Maybe it was these guys. Alright, so we can't do... We don't have enough fame for Garuda. Shit. Don't have enough fame. Is there race changes in XI? Like, if you didn't like being a Taru anymore, you could... Yep. Yep, they just added that pretty recently, within the last year. We could probably do... We could probably do Rama. So Titan beats Rama. So we could use Titan. That might be pretty good. And I forgot that with me being a sub-job red mage, if I really needed MP, I could just run back and convert really quick. So we would have definitely had enough MP. But I still would like to get a Yagoto drink. I was going to say, you better give me this quest, because I thought Maharo was tied towards Windy. I'm more than likely going to be a Taru. I'm currently a Hume. Yeah, Taru are... I don't know, they're pretty fun, don't you think? Like, they have cool little animations. It's funny to be this little dude. Let's go to AH. 14, I would be a Mithra for about 6 months of the year, and then Taru for the other 6. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Do you have to... Is there like a delay on that in 14? Like, you could only do it every, like, 6 months, for example? Or could you just change anytime you want? And is there like a cost to it? Like, or could you just go into your Mog house or whatever and then just change? Because here I think there is... I don't know if there's... I don't know if you have to pay for it or not. Like, I don't think you have to pay for it in real life money, but... I don't know. I never looked into it. Every hour, if you wanted to race change, it costs $10 each time. Oh, like $10 real money. Oh shit. Yeah. Medicines. There's where the MMOs make their money on the online store, much more than monthly subs. Oh yeah, yep. And it you know, for better or worse, it makes sense. It just gives them another way to get a couple bucks out of you. Same thing with the storage on this game. Like, I pay another $1 per storage unit. So they were able to get an extra $6 out of me a month. Super Ether. Vile Elixir. Man, if they were only 1k, I'll take a vial. I don't know. I don't remember how much MP it restores, but... Alright, so we got that. I received 4 of the 7 accommodations after it ended. And I could have gotten from other players. What do you mean, for accommodations? So, like, people in the group could rate you and how you did? Oh, you could give accommodations to a player. Gotcha. And you got 4 of the 7. That's pretty good. That's really good, right? So that means you're like top of the line white mage. Oh shit, this might have to be our last one, unless we could kill this quick and go after another avatar. You've received 4,075 accommodations? Damn. Damn, man, that's awesome. I probably would be in the negative. I owe people. They wouldn't like me. Lore, behind a tree. We are off to fight Ramrod. You get a mount at 3,000? What mount did you get? Or did you get to pick, or is it like a special one for all the accommodations? Walker, I wish I had in real life money, but I heard you need a job for that stuff. Yeah, that's what I heard too. That sucks, doesn't it? That's unfortunate. Alright, here we go. We'll have to get Titan. And hopefully he does a nice job too. Alright, so we'll start with Protect. Bar Thunder. Oh, enchant my weapon with some stone. Walker never asked. Achievement. What are you trying to achieve in the game? Doing it for fun. Will I ever find love? So, yes, you will find love one day, my young Padawan. But there's different purposes in the game based on missions. So right now, we were doing the Zilart missions, but this is, you know, this is more for making my summoner much stronger. By getting another summon, I have to fight these guys. So like there's different purposes altogether, but each story, each mission has a legitimate purpose. Alright, so let's do... I'll do that. That's a lot, though. I don't know if I like that. That's a lot of MP use. I mean, Rockbuster, even though it's only 39 Thunderstorm, I'm dead. Oh, no. Wait, did I put on... I did put on Bar Thunder. I thought I put Bar Stone on for some reason. Let's try... Oh, whatever. We'll do Mountain Buster. Nice. Judgment Bolt. Nice, like no damage to me. Sweet. My Stone Skid did wear off, and so did my Phalanx wear off, but that's okay. I don't think Rama has a chance against Titan right now. We could try Megalith Throw. Or... let's try Megalith Throw. You know what? We'll go back to this one here. It's a ton of damage. To be honest with you, I probably don't even need the Yagudo drinks. And we did it. These fights aren't that bad. As long as we're using the avatar that's strong against them. I'm right in Titan's crotch. That was exciting. Maybe... we might be able to do Titan. Maybe we could try one more and call it a night. So if we did Titan... Where do I get Titans? Baztook. I think I have to go to Baztook. Walker, gonna get to bed now. Please sleep well and take care of your back. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on. And, yeah, you get some sleep, and hopefully we'll see you this weekend. And if I don't see you, you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week, bud. Alright, we'll go see if we could get this guy quick. I think I have... his home point here. If not, we'll do a run, I guess. Port down here. Yeah, if we can't get him, we'll just call it a night. Wait, where did I go? That's not right. It is too bad that you can't use your trust for this, but that's alright either way, because they're not that tough. Damn it, I don't have enough fame. Don't have enough fame for Shiva. Garuda. Titan. We just beat Rama. I mean, last one we could check is Leviathan. Leviathan would be cool because we could use Rama for that fight. But I probably don't have enough fame for that yet. So Crimson, I think you could get most of your fame in Selbina. I think it helps Baztook and Sindoria. Oh yeah, you would have to... I remember the quest you have to do, like... What was the quest? There was one you would turn in, like, milk or something, right? Wasn't it something like that? And it would count for both Baztook and Sindoria. That's right. Dude, you rock. Thanks, man. Thanks for reminding me. I didn't even think about that. Corn and moss and other things. Oh yeah, that's right. It was It was the moss that I remember doing the most. But I think there was, yeah, I think you were right. Like, you could do corn, moss. I remember collecting milk for something. Maybe that was a different quest, but... And Norg is done. So that's it. I can't get any other one yet. But that's okay. We did really well tonight. I don't know why my voice just cracked like I'm hitting puberty. New character on retail also. Oh, did you? What server did you do it on? So all we did is Storm and Flames. I need a lot. Sylph. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, my main character is on here, so on Bahamut, so I just stayed there just in case I need to transfer some stuff. Still have a friend from 75. Dude, it's so crazy that I talked about this last stream too, where this is the only game where I hear people talk about, like, hey, I met this person back, you know, years and years ago, and we're still friends on the game. Or maybe you meet up in real life, like the one person, I can't remember who it was, they say they do meetups every year, and there's like 5 to 7 of them that show up, and they meet in real life, like, even still to this day, and I'm like, dude, that is amazing. But it's really one of the only games that I hear about that. Like, yeah, on some other MMOs, you might meet some people, meet some friends, but it's really this game, to me anyway, that it got you connected in a way that other games just couldn't do. But like, I met 3 really good friends back probably early 2000s, and we've been, I don't want to, you know, friends kind of like a loose term, because I never met them in real life, all 3 of them I haven't met, but you stay connected through gaming. You stay connected through, you know, Discord now, or the PlayStation, or whatever it would be, like Twitch even. And yeah, man, it's cool that it keeps on happening that way. The hard hours of work on this game really made you connect and make memories. Oh, without a doubt. And it made you talk to people and, like, reach out to people. Like, even in today's game, I didn't do anything in this whole 3 hours of playing with anybody, or almost 4 hours of playing. I didn't even talk to anybody other than you guys. And back then, there's no way you're soloing shit. I couldn't have done any of the stuff that I just did. Steve-O over on YouTube. I met a Warcraft friend who is a writer. Nice. Yeah, like that, and that's the thing, like, without the MMOs, I mean, you meet people, you journey with them. Sometimes, like back then, we used TeamSpeak to talk to each other on the computer, but now you have so many different ways, obviously, to do that. It's much more accessible. What server is this? Oh, this is Bahama. Crimson, I mostly do everything solo right now, trying to gear Dancer. Yeah, and that's the way to do it now, like, cause that's the other thing too, because people are already high level, they're already like max level doing all the end game stuff, and if you start a new character like you did and I did, you don't want to sit there and go, oh, do you want to go run some AF1 quests with me? Like, I'm sure people would help, but it's like, well, you could do that solo, you know, or just use your trusts, and that's usually the answer now, so that's what I just do anyway, too. Used to use Ventrilo. Oh, I forgot about that. Ventrilo. That's crazy. Yeah, I forgot about Ventrilo. Do you guys remember Friendster? Or am I dating myself even more? I talk about it with my wife sometimes, and she's like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, obviously she remembered MySpace. Like she didn't have a MySpace, she said, but she remembered it. But before MySpace was Friendster, that I used anyway. From what I remember, it was more like it seemed like more like message boards than anything. Missed the good old days tanking as Red Mage Ninja, tanking Omega on Limbus or Suzaku. Hell yeah! I would never tank. I loved Red Mage was my main character back then, and for my endgame stuff, I just like packed my enfeebling abilities, so I was the guy that they used to use like gravity on everything to kite it. So like Kieran, I'd have to keep up the gravity stuff. Of course, refresh everybody, but usually that was my job. I had to kite everything, so I always had to get the equipment that would speed up your running, your movement speed, so I could run the fuck away, so I wouldn't get crushed. I did pretty good with that. And then I talked about this earlier today too. On the H&Ms, they used to sit me at King Behemoth, and I would have to pull him or regular Behemoth, whatever would spawn, and I would have to pull with Dia. My White Mage and Black Mage would get abused, but I would do a lot of pop items on Black Mage and Red Mage buddies. Yeah, I participated a bit on like Sky and stuff where you would have to get all the pop items, and I would only do like my endgame Link Shell had, in a sense, like sign-ups. They would be like, all right, who's gonna help get these pops for this NM, whatever it would be, and I would pick like just the easiest ones, like the ones that you didn't have to go too far into Sky, because I hated doing those farms, man. Would re-raise like 9 times on us when you get to... Oh, man. Yeah, I never got to fight that. I got to fight all the Sky NMs. By the time I was high enough, or like better enough geared to do C, I did a couple CNMs. I never got to fight Absolute Virtue back in the day. I did that after the level caps were raised, but I never got to fight him. I never got to fight the OG Pandemonium Warden. Not even now. I never fought him, even at this stage. I should go back and do some of those NMs just for nostalgia purposes, you know? Anyway, I think I gotta call it a night, guys. It's after midnight here. Usually my stop time's a half hour ago, but I'm gonna have to call it. But hey, thank you everybody for being a part of the stream over on Twitch. Crimson, thank you so much for stopping in, spending some time chatting with me. I greatly appreciate you. And then yeah, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if you're available, Crimson, stop on over this Saturday. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Steve-O, have a good one. Yo, Crimson, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Good man. Join the community. And then we'll see you hopefully on Saturday, guys. Don't forget, next week is Way of the Blade event. All Samurai and Shinobi games starting next week. I'm excited for that. All right. Everybody have a good night. If I don't see you, have a good weekend, and peace.